Welcome in, guys, to our recap every single NFL team for the 2022 season. We're back in the NFC South with the Carolina Panthers, who finished 7-10, and it was a season for the Carolina Panthers. You got rid of Matt Rule. He got his ass fired. Rightfully so. Matt Rule is not capable at the NFL level. You look at his past things he's done in the draft, drafting heavily in the defensive side of the ball in 2020. You're bringing in Sam Darnold. Cam Newton came in 2021, and then this season, we didn't learn from the Sam Darnold mistake of bringing him in, trying to make him something he's not. We're gonna bring in Baker and Midfield. There's a reason why. A couple years ago, in 2018, Baker Mayfield was the first overall pick for the Browns, and nearly 5 years later, at the time he was at the Panthers. Now he's at the Rams because they had an emergency quarterback situation, but. Again, they released Baker Midfield halfway through the season because the Rams needed a quarterback. Matt Rule gets fired. Steve Wilks comes in, and you're like, shit, Steve Wilks has got this team playing some good football. They were 6-6 when after the season finished. You can really see the improvement under Steve Wilks. He got that roster rallying, and he had some good performances at the end of the season, going 6-6. But again, you traded away. You traded away Christian McCaffrey again to the 49ers. He wasn't the guy that you needed at that time. And it was a good thing that you traded him away. You got some money for him. He went to the 49ers. You look at this draft. You got in Matt Corral. Unfortunately, he had a foot injury, so he couldn't play any of the games. So I don't know what you're going to do. Quarterback position. Are you going to go for a quarterback? Because is Matt Ryan going to be healthy? Is Matt Corral going to be healthy to actually start 2023? Are you going to have to go into the draft and get a quarterback? You have Brandon Smith, who's a linebacker from Penn State. Xavier Woods. You bring Xavier Woods in from the Vikings. You have Austin Corbett, who was part of the Rams. He was the guard. He came in. Also, a couple of days ago, Jerry Richardson passed away, so my notes is called to him. He was the founder of the Panthers. Then we had the points for. We had points against. It was 15th, 19th points against. Points for, 20th points for passing yards. 29th, rushing yards 10th. So after Matt Rule's got fired, Steve Wilks didn't get the permanent job. Again, he hasn't had a permanent job since the Cardinals in 2018. But they bring in Frank Reich, and you look at Frank Reich's record. I know it didn't end well in Indiana because, again, you look at the Indiana front office and Chris Bullard and all that bullshit happened with Matt Ryan. I know that ended badly for Frank Reich, but Frank Reich can work with the young quarterback. Whoever you're going to bring in, is going to be Matt Corral for a season if he's healthy enough, or if you if you trade up a couple of places in this draft and go for a quarterback, then he's the perfect guy to work with this young quarterback and get the best out of the young quarterback. So Frank Reich was a great hiring, I think, in my opinion. What do you need in the draft? Quarterback, like I just said, address that position. Wide receiver, edge, cornerback, running back, tight end, linebacker. There's a lot of things you need to address. I would also think about trading somebody like a DJ Moore. Why is he 28, 29? Was he 25, 26? There's still going to be value in him, so I'll trade him to whoever wants him. Maybe put him on a franchise tag. Do whatever, but again, trade him away, and you can invest that in something different. You do have a first round pick, 9th overall, so like I said, if you want to get one of those top 2 quarterbacks like CJ Stroud, so you want to go for Bryce Young, especially, you could trade it with the Bears. Like the Bears have a first round pick, you have a 9th round pick, you say, look, Bears, you don't need the first round pick. How about we have your first round pick and you're kind of like number 9, and you can have like a wide receiver, or you can have an offensive tackle at 9, whatever. But you need to address who's going to be the starting quarterback. And you need to figure it out fast. Matt Corral, is it going to be healthy, or is it going to be a C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young? Is it going to be a Will Levis? Or are you going to go somebody in the free agency? Would you go for Lamar Jackson? There's a possibility of that happening, but I doubt it.